What is going on, YouTube? Joe here with Culination Media, and welcome back for another episode of Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire Battle Spot Live. This is episode number 23, and coming into today's episode, we are sitting at a record of 38-9 on the series. We're bringing a fresh new team today, and it's kind of a silly one, and for me, those are the most entertaining, so we're going to see how well this team can perform. Before we go into the details, of course, as always, just a friendly reminder in case you guys haven't done so already, if you would like to show your support, feel free to do so by clicking that thumbs up button right below this video. That does help out a lot when you guys do that. And so do your comments. I always look through for suggestions for Pokemon you would like to see. In fact, for this specific one, instead of looking at the comments on YouTube, I actually asked on Twitter. My link is in the description below if you want to request anything. But people said Slurpuff and Umbreon, so that's what I have on the team. And then we also have the Flashfire Typhlosion. So that's going to be cool because that is now a legal thing. It's actually not going to be a choice set. It's running Charcoal so that I can bluff the choice item and then go for something else like Hidden Power Grass, or I'm actually running Wild Charge because it's an NU Typhlosion, so Wild Charge just decimates Mantine, which likes to switch in. But anyway, yeah, it's a really weird set. We'll see if it puts in any work. It's good to have it there for Scizor, though, which is going to be a standard choice band set, the one that I always use with Bullet Punch, Quick Attack, U-Turn, and Knockoff. The Slurpuff is going to be Citrus Berry Calm Mind instead of the Belly Drum. Everyone thinks that it's going to be Belly Drum, and they like to burn it and all kinds of other things. But he doesn't care about that. Then we have Specially Defensive Umbreon. That was a gift from a subscriber, Mr. TJ. Thank you very much for that. His nickname's actually TJ, but it doesn't show up on Battle Spot because that's a thing. Then we have Sub Shift Gear Klinklang, which is pretty fun to use. And then last but not least, that's right, the elephant in the room, a Corphish. And it's carrying Eviolite. It's a Swords Dance set with Aqua Jet, Crabhammer, and Knockoff. This thing has a surprising amount of power thanks to that adaptability. You'd be surprised how many things it can just kill. After a Swords Dance, Crabhammer OHKOs a lot of things. So if they let you set up a Swords Dance for whatever reason, yeah, you're going to start dishing out some pain. So this team is actually really cool that we're going up against here. A Tyrunt? That's like on Corphish level right there. I don't want to let that set up DDs, that's for sure. Let's see. We have the Magneton, which could trap Scizor and Klinklang, so that's kind of scary. I see the Murkrow, which is going to be a Prankster set. It's probably just going to be annoying in like T-Wave or Toxic. Confuse Ray, maybe. Swagger. Just silly nonsense. Leafeon could be offensive or defensive. Milotic, same thing. Could be like a competitive set, I don't know. And Infernape does so many different things that I don't even know where to begin. They're usually physical, but that doesn't help us out too much. And we also get to listen to some different music because the playthrough on the channel has progressed far enough to where we finally unlocked some different tracks. So we're going to listen to some interesting stuff, I guess. I guess. I'm talking really fast. I need to slow down and calm down. I'm just really excited to use this team. So he's going to lead off with Murkrow. And we've got a little Raspberry here. The Slurpuff. So we got Calm Mind, Draining Kiss, Flamethrower for Steel types, and Surf, which kills things like, I don't know. I think the last thing I killed with it was a Rhyperior, so I'll just say Rhyperior. He does go for the T-Wave immediately, because he knows I'm going to be an Unburdened set. So, yeah, he doesn't want me getting that speed boost. But I do get the free Calm Mind, which is very helpful. I don't think this thing can kill me with anything anyway, because he can't Toxic me now either, because I'm paralyzed. So, he may just switch. Yeah, he is going to switch. So, we're not able to figure out if that was Eviolite or Focus Sash or Lefties or whatever. He's going to go right into the Magneton, and I'm perfectly okay with that, because now I'm at +2 special attack and special defense. If he is Choice Scarf, Flamethrower is an OHKO at this point. Pretty positive. And I know he has Flash Cannon, and he'll outspeed me, but that's not going to kill me at +2. It's going to take at least 2 hits. So I feel pretty confident just clicking Flamethrower here. He does outspeed, obviously, and he's going to go for the Flash Cannon. And wow, that does a lot of damage. That does way too much damage. Yikes. But we do get to eat our citrus. And oh, we're paralyzed and unable to move. I think we can take one more. So we need to just not get paralyzed here. I'll go for the flamethrower. Even with the unburdened boost, we're not faster because we're paralyzed. And he goes for the flash cannon, and we do take it with 6! And we're paralyzed, we can't move again! Are you serious? Ugh! What? That is just not okay. Darn it. That is just not okay. Oh, poor Slurpuff. He's gonna go down here. That's what happens when Roman is on the team. Roman the Typhlosion, the Hax God, he shows no mercy even to his own teammates. It's ridiculous. So this thing is probably locked into the flash cannon. So I could just get up a free sub on this. I could just do that. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Because why not? There's really no reason not to. I mean, I guess I could shift gear too. But if he goes right into that Murkrow, which I'm assuming that's what he's going to do, then he can just T-Wave me, and I don't really like that. That's the whole point of the substitute. Because if he's not Eviolite, I can probably just kill him with a Gear Grind. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see here. So he does go into the Murkrow, and we're going to set up a sub. I'm not carrying lefties on this thing because Umbreon has lefties, and Item Clause is a thing on Battle Spot. Unfortunately, it's really a stupid rule in my opinion, but we have to deal with it because this is the meta that we're playing. So I'm going to go for the shift gear, and I guess he's going to foul play me? I don't know what else he can do. No, he's going to snarl, which goes through the substitute. That's perfect, because that is not going to... Yeah, that's not going to 2-hit KO. I can shift gear again if I want, or we can just try to kill it with a Gear Grind. And I think that's what I'm going to do. We do have clear body, though, so if you're wondering why we didn't get the special attack drop, that is why. Not that it matters. And he definitely is Eviolite. And we get a critical hit, so he doesn't even get to... Wow. Wow, the Hax is going both ways here. So he doesn't even get to attempt to either break my sub or dish out more damage to me. I'm guessing his only attack move was Snarl, because that's what he went for. I don't know. So he's going to go back into Magneton, and I can't really do much to this. I cannot really do much to this other than Gear Grind. Let's see. Are you just going to Volt Switch? I mean, my best play is probably still Gear Grind because it is Stab. Or we can just set up another Shift Gear, I guess. I kind of feel like getting damage off on this thing is really important, though, so that's what I'm going to do. And, oh, yes, I didn't even miss a Gear Grind. Normally, by now, I've missed one. But that's not really solid damage. That's like a combined, like, 20-ish%. I mean, we get to keep our sub for now. He's about to break it with a Volt Switch. We kept it for a long time, let's be fair here. So, and he can't paralyze me via T-Wave Murkrow with Prankster, so we got kind of lucky there. But I will take it after Slurpuff got Haxed. Just stupid para. Stupid freaking para. And now, of course, his last Pokemon is Infernape. And this is just going to kill me with a Flare Blitz. Or not a Flare Blitz, a Mach Punch. I could predict a Fire-type move and go into Typhlosion here. But I do outspeed this thing because I have some shift gears up. And by some, I mean one. So we can just go for a return, I guess. Or we can try to set up another sub and scout to see what he's going to do. Especially if he Mach Punches and that doesn't kill. Decisions. It might be best to just go for the damage, though. I feel like that's the best thing to do. So I'm going to go for the return. I feel like that's my best play. So he doesn't go for Mach Punch, and that does some solid damage. He does go for the close combat, which, to be fair, is his safest play, because with Slurpuff out of the way, I don't have anything that's going to resist that. My team is honestly pretty fighting weak. So Klinklang goes down, but we got rid of the Murkrow. We got some prior damage off of the Magneton, which could be handy, because if it was sturdy, which I don't think it was, but on the off chance that it was, Typhlosion could just kill it now. I'm pretty sure from this point we just win. So we can just go for Flamethrower, I guess. I mean, does it really matter? I don't think it does. So any move that I have will kill this Infernape, and Magneton is not going to be taking a hit. And I'm pretty sure it's not Eviolite. So he does go for the close combat, and that brings us down to 5. Wow, was not expecting it to do that much damage. He's Life Orb. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, Life Orb Infernape is pretty common. For some reason, I thought we'd take that just a little bit better, though. I mean, I am a Typhlosion. It's not like I am the bulkiest thing in the world, but sheesh. We got a little bit lucky there. I mean, maybe that had a chance to KO. I'd have to calc it to be sure. But maybe we just got a little bit of a blessing there in the roll. And now the Magneton comes in. Oh, wait, is this Choice Scarfed? Is this Choice Scarfed? If it is, we just lose. It is Choice Scarfed, and he's going to Volt Switch, so we lose. Ah, my own creation used against me. No, I'm just kidding. I did not create Choice Scarf Magneton. People have been using that forever. Because it's just it's such an awesome Pokemon. Really, really is. I prefer Magneton to Magnezone in almost all cases. So, yeah, kudos to you. That brings our record to 38 and 10. That's not how I wanted to start off this session, so we really need to... yeah, we really need to pick things up and get a win here in the last battle. Darn. I keep thinking back to that double para. If Slurpuff could have gotten off a Flamethrower, that Magneton was out of there. It was out of there. Oh, I think we would have won that too. But oh well, it happens. So we just have to move on. And this looks like a ridiculous team. Cresselia, Mega Kangaskhan, Suicune, which we all know is going to be Crocoon, Azumarill, a Landorus T, probably Scarf if I had to guess, and Dragalge, which is like the only redeeming quality about this team, to be completely honest. This team is pretty slow. Even if that is Choice Scarf, Landorus T, this team is really pretty slow. It's just super bulky too, though. He's got Intimidate and a Crest, which can just take thousands of hits. I'm going to lead off with Klinklang, because most things on this team I can set up a sub on. So, that is a thing. Let's see. We're going to bring Umbreon, because I'm going to need that for Kangaskhan, most likely. And I kind of want to bring Slurpuff, kind of, to give him a chance to redeem himself. Not that it was his fault, but maybe he'll just do better if Typhlosion is not on the team. Maybe that's what it comes down to. I really wanted to bring Corphish. I really, really did. We're going to have to make sure we bring him at least twice. I want to see him kill something. Because, like, right before I started recording, I was able to get a kill with Corphish from, what was it? I think it was a Manectric. He just switched it in on a Crabhammer, and it just died. It was the best thing. I really want that to happen on screen. This music. I could stay on Battle Spot all day just because of this music. This is outrageously good. So Dragalge's here, and the only thing he can have to hit me with is HP Fire or Focus Blast. So I'm going to Scout, and we're going to go for a substitute, and he stays in. So yeah, he has the Focus Blast, and we avoid the attack. Oh my gosh. That just happened. To be fair, though, this thing doesn't really have eyes. So, I mean, if it does, it's like it's buried under there, under all that seaweed. So, yeah, I don't know why you're carrying Focus Blast. I mean, I know why from a coverage standpoint, but you know what I'm saying. So we're going to set up a free Shift Gear and completely abuse the fact that he missed the Focus Blast. And he goes for it again. And I don't think we can kill this thing at +1, which really stinks. It really, really stinks. I am carrying a Lychee Berry, or Lychee Berry, however you want to pronounce it, which is kind of a stupid item for Klinklang to hold, but I was like, I don't know what to give you, because this is not the set that I would give a Lumberry to, because it's the subset, and I wanted to give you Lefties because you have the substitute, so that allows you to get an extra substitute in, but yeah. But what was I going to say? Oh yeah, Umbreon has that, so I can't give you that. And, I mean, I guess I could give you like a boosting item of some sort. Like, I wouldn't give you Expert Belt either because you have Return, so that's the thing. And we avoid another Focus Blast, and I was just spamming Substitute, honestly just hoping that he would miss again. That's really what I was doing. Because at worst, we would have all of our subs broken, and the Lychee Berry would activate to increase our attack. So we'd have a chance to maybe kill it depending on what the spread was. And he's just going to go into Landorus T, and I don't think you're going to take 2 of these. So, wow, that does a lot. That's almost an Oko. That is almost an Oko. Wow. I mean, I guess I could have just set up another Shift Gear there, but I'm just going to kill this thing. I'm just going to get rid of this thing. If this means that Landorus T is just gone, that's just perfectly fine with me. And he can't do anything about it because I got a Shift Gear up. So I'm faster than you. Goodbye, Landorus T, who did absolutely nothing. That was just a sacrifice. So he wants to go into whatever his third Pokemon is. That was just a sack. And yeah, the Mega Kangaskhan. Okay. Alright. Man, Klinklang is putting in some work in this episode, and I really am enjoying it. I really wanted to see Slurpuff do something, but we can always save that. Now, Slurpuff kind of matches up okay with Dragalge. Kinda, sorta-ish. I mean, we probably just die to a Sludge Wave, so not really. But Drayden Kiss can, I guess, finish it off, depending on if we can get some damage off on it. He's going to Mega Evolve here, obviously. And he goes for the Fake Out. That's a bad play. That's not going to break my sub. That is not going to break my sub, even with 2 hits. No, it doesn't. It doesn't break the sub, so he just wasted the turn, and we're going to get a Gear Grind off. And that is a solid 2-hit KO with both hits. We don't need a crit or any kind of black magic. So we can just... I mean, I guess I can just go for Gear Grind again. I could go for Return, because I think Return will kill from there. Because with my luck, Gear Grind would miss, and then he's just going to kill me with a Sucker Punch. So I don't even want to try to risk that. Not about that life. We're just going to go for the Return, and Mega Kangaskhan is gone, and he didn't break my sub. Why? Why did you do that? I'm so confused. You probably would have been better off just sacking the Dragalge, maybe. Or just not going for Fake Out. Just get rid of my sub. So we're in a great position now, because I'm just going to Gear Grind again. And yeah, this is pretty much all but one here, as that doesn't quite do half, but it's a solid 2-hit KO, and the most he can do is try to break my sub. He's going to go for the Surf instead of the Focus Blast because he doesn't want to miss, and that's perfectly okay with me. I could sub again here to get my Lychee Berry activated, but that would just be a silly move, and I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to be that guy because I just win by clicking Return here. So Klinklang just swept this team just because of the 2 Focus Blast miss and his misplay on Kangaskhan. Got a little bit greedy, thinking that Fake Out was going to break my sub, even though it's a resisted hit. Mega Kangaskhan can't do everything for you. That was incredible. I love seeing Klinklang just kill things. So that brings our record to 39-10 on the series as a 29-game differential, and that's going to be it for this time. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please make sure you're leaving a like rating or a comment or whatever you would like to do, and I will see you all next time. And until then, game on.